The boxing world was shaken on December 14th at the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, where an intense and highly anticipated bout saw an incredible upset unfold. Lamont Roach Jr. stunned fans and experts alike by capturing the World Boxing Association (WBA) lightweight championship title from the previously unbeaten Gervonta "Tank" Davis in a thrilling 12-round showdown. By majority decision, Roach made his mark on boxing history, becoming a top competitor with a record of 2-1 against Davis, who had previously dominated his division. The scorecards reflected a close but decisive victory for Roach, with the judges' tallies reading 116-112, 117-111, and 114-114. The Toyota Center was packed with excitement and star power, as a sold-out crowd of fans and celebrities gathered to witness the showdown. Among the prominent faces were boxing legend Floyd Mayweather Jr., popular rapper Lil Baby, and Houston Rockets point guard Kevin Porter Jr. As the competitors made their entrances, anticipation built to a fever pitch. Davis, known for his flamboyant and confident style, entered first, accompanied by his signature song, "I'm the One," by DJ Khaled. Dressed in his customary black and gold attire, the Baltimore native exuded confidence and power. Roach, entering next with his trademark blue and white trunks, projected a quieter determination that would become crucial as the fight progressed. Round 1, early dominance from Davis. The opening round saw Davis come out strong, looking to assert his dominance immediately. With a combination of quick jabs and powerful hooks, he set a fast pace, keeping Roach at bay. Davis's hand speed was evident as he landed several clean shots. Roach, however, remained composed and used the first round to gauge Davis's rhythm and power. Although Roach was on the defensive, he showed signs of resilience, staying focused as Davis controlled the pace. By the end of the round, Davis had landed a solid combination, setting a powerful tone for what many thought would be a one-sided fight. Rounds 2 and 3, Roach begins to find his rhythm. In the second round, Roach adjusted his approach. No longer just feeling out his opponent, he began landing effective jabs that signaled his intent to counter Davis's aggression. Although Davis continued to land powerful combinations, Roach's improved defense allowed him to weather the attacks. Roach's jab became a crucial tool, keeping Davis at a distance and preventing him from landing as freely as he had in the first round. As Roach grew more confident, it became clear that this fight was going to be more competitive than initially anticipated. Davis, however, showed why he was the favorite in the third round. His hand speed and accuracy allowed him to regain control, landing crisp jabs and hooks that tested Roach's resilience. Davis's footwork created openings, and he looked to be in his element, confident and in control. Roach's corner urged him to stay focused and calm. The round ended with Davis landing a crushing combination, momentarily leaving Roach reeling but still resolute. Round 4, Roach's jab finds its mark. The fourth round marked a significant turning point. Roach began to implement a more strategic approach, using his jab effectively to maintain distance and control the tempo. Davis found it challenging to break through, landing fewer clean shots. Roach's footwork improved significantly, allowing him to evade Davis's attacks and establish his own rhythm. The round was closely contested, with both fighters landing some impressive shots. Roach's confidence grew as he realized he could keep Davis at bay and mitigate his powerful attacks. By the end of the round, rounds 5 to 7, Davis pressures, Roach counterattacks. Davis came out swinging in the 5th round, sensing an opportunity to put Roach on the defensive. He landed several hard shots that sent Roach backward, showcasing his power and hand speed. However, Roach's resilience shone through as he managed to stay composed under pressure. Although Davis seemed to be in control, Roach landed a few solid shots of his own, keeping himself in the fight. Davis's relentless offense created a thrilling spectacle for the crowd, yet Roach refused to yield. As the round progressed, Roach's confidence only increased, buoyed by the knowledge that he had survived one of Davis's most dominant rounds. His defensive prowess. The crowd roared in approval as Roach displayed both skill and heart, proving he was not merely there to survive but to win. By the 7th round, Roach had truly found his rhythm, and Davis began to struggle. Roach's defense became even more solid, effectively blocking Davis's attacks and countering with several significant shots of his own. Davis's frustration was evident as Roach slipped and countered, leaving him unable to land any meaningful shots. Rounds 8 to 10, Roach establishes dominance. The 8th round continued Roach's upward trajectory as he continued to evade Davis's attacks, landing his own significant shots in return. His jab was particularly effective, creating space and keeping Davis at bay. The round was closely contested, but Roach managed to keep Davis from landing anything substantial. Davis's hand speed was still apparent, yet Roach's defense had neutralized his offensive efforts. Roach's corner commended his strategic adjustments, while Davis's corner urged him to stay focused. In the 9th round, Roach landed a solid combination that sent Davis stumbling backward. Sensing that Davis was now vulnerable, Roach pressed his advantage. His jab continued to frustrate Davis, preventing him from finding his rhythm. Although Davis attempted to rally, Roach's defense was strong, consistently blocking Davis's punches. By the end of the round, Roach had not only gained confidence but had also seized control of the fight. The 10th round saw Davis mount a desperate offensive, determined to turn the tide. He poured on the pressure, landing a few significant shots. However, Roach's resilience and defensive skills allowed him to remain composed under the assault. Roach countered with his own solid punches, matching Davis's aggression. The round ended with both fighters landing impressive shots, leaving the crowd in awe of their determination and skill. Rounds 11 and 12, Roach's final push. In the 11th round, Roach's jab and footwork proved invaluable once again. He kept Davis at a distance, using his defensive skills to evade Davis's attacks. With each missed punch, Davis's frustration became more apparent. Roach, however, remained focused, landing several significant shots that further increased his momentum. Davis's corner grew visibly worried as Roach maintained control, making it clear that he was not about to let go of his lead. The final round was an all-out battle. Both fighters, exhausted but determined, gave everything they had left. Roach's corner urged him to stay focused, while Davis pushed forward, searching for a knockout that would reverse his fortunes. Roach's resilience was once again on display as he absorbed Davis's punches without flinching. Despite Davis's efforts, the fight ended without a knockout, leaving the outcome in the hands of the judges. The verdict and aftermath. As the final bell rang, the crowd held its breath, waiting for the judge's decision. The scores were read: 116 to 112, 117 to 111, and 114 to 114, awarding Lamont Roach Jr. a majority decision victory. The crowd erupted in shock and excitement as Roach celebrated his monumental upset. Roach's victory sent shockwaves through the boxing community, with many experts and fans praising his tactical approach and skill. In his post-fight interview, Roach expressed his joy, stating, "I knew I had it in me. I trained hard and stayed focused." His corner echoed his sentiments, crediting his jab and defense as key factors in the win. Davis, on the other hand, was visibly disappointed, admitting that he hadn't performed to his standards. His coach, Calvin Ford, cited Davis's inability to adjust to Roach's jab as a major reason for the loss, noting, "We knew Roach had a good jab, but we couldn't find a way to neutralize it." The CompuBox statistics provided further insight into Roach's strategy and execution. Roach landed 221 of 617 punches, 36%, throughout the bout, including 103 of 292 jabs, 35%, and 118 of 325 power punches, 36%. These numbers underscored Roach's ability to control the pace with his jab, limiting Davis's chances for counterattacks. Although Davis had a slightly higher power punching accuracy at 40%, Roach's consistent output and strategic use of the jab were pivotal. Roach's victory has breathed new life into the lightweight division. His performance has set up potential unification bouts with other top contenders, while Davis will likely seek redemption in a rematch. Boxing experts are now left questioning whether this loss signifies a decline for Davis or simply an off night.